Welcome to DH Cars. I just put out a video. Now I'm recording the next video because I'm gonna get a video out tomorrow for you guys. So what I'm doing, if it's not tomorrow, it might be the next day. But I'm gonna try to get every day or every 2 days put a video out. So as you see, the engine hoist is behind me. At the end of the last video, it was supporting the engine for the Cavalier. The engine is now in the Cavalier, made it to the transmission. It is not fully bolted up yet, but it is mated. I have the engine mount in, which turned out to be a bitch because I forgot to pull the old engine mount off of the block. So what I had to do was, where'd I put it? This is what it was. It was like that. I left this on it, and this is the wrong one for that car. So with the, you're not supposed to really take this off with the engine still in the car because you can't tilt it enough. Well, I took the axle back out, tilted the engine up as much as I could, and I was able to get the bottom bolt out. So the new one is on. It is under its own weight. Like I said, it is not yet fully bolted up, but that's fine. So this car will be done either tonight or tomorrow morning. Camaro. I have a buddy coming, since I'm working on this car, I have a buddy coming who is going to start on my Camaro for me because we have to get, I need to get the engine done in it because I need to drive it right now. It has no brakes. The master cylinder is sitting on the passenger seat. And also the airbags help because I got to take the steering wheel off to pull the rest of the column off to get to the ignition switch. Not the ignition switch, the key tumbler. The hole in the floor pans come for it this week. I have the door pan. So this car will get done. I need to find a fourth one of these wheels. I need 4 tires. Or I gotta find a set of 4 tires to put on, 4 rims to put on this car. So one all matching. The splitter, I don't care about right now. I'll zip tie it up, be done with it for now. But we'll get working on it. I need to fix my stack of wheels because my buddy ran his truck into them. So we're just getting stuff knocked out. Yes, it is slow. I am disabled, you guys know that. So I work extremely slow. But I am getting shit done. Everything gets done. Just takes a while. So I already got the throttle body back on it. Got the bracket back on. The line for the brake booster is back on already. Power steering pump I never took off, so that's just goes right over. Yeah, so it's getting done. I'll catch you guys up when I get more done on it. Alright, so here's where we're at. I had the engine in, all bolted up to the transmission. Then I realized this bottom engine mount bolts up to the oil pan. The oil pan on the new engine, try not to spill oil, only has those 2. It's supposed to be 2 down there. So I had to take the oil pan off of the old engine, take the oil pan off the new engine, put the old oil pan on the engine. They didn't have the gasket, so I ended up using RTV. So now I'm waiting for it to cure. I just got everything tight. Let it all cure. I'll probably put the engine mount on now while it's curing. And I got 24 hours. But this car has to be done today. So hopefully it has enough cure time before I'm ready to put oil in this engine. I put bell housing bolts tight. You see the RTV all sticking out the edges. I used a lot to make sure to fucking seal. I have bad luck with that. That's why I usually use gaskets, not RTV. But I'll use RTV if I have to. I have to use extra amount. I made sure I cleaned all the surfaces really well. This should hold. I couldn't get this dipstick out, but luckily that's the dipstick for the new engine. So I took the dipstick tube off the old engine and put the dipstick itself out of the new engine in the old one. I got bell housing bolt starter, power steering, alternator, AC compressor, all of the wiring harness, the radiator, all the coolant lines, the grounds, everything, and then we're done. So if everything goes how it should, this should be done today. Hopefully. I thought things were going smoothly until they weren't. I got the alternator, AC on it. I got the bottom bracket on that side on it. It was just those two bell housing bolts. Finally got around to it, and then I was finishing tightening this one. I don't know if you guys can see it in there. Oh. I cracked the, let me come back when my phone's a little bit more charged so you guys can see this. So obviously I'm recording on my phone. Oh, you can see it right there. I cracked the bell housing. So, this is not getting done now. No, at least not tonight. I gotta buy a transmission for it. So I'm losing my ass on this deal. But, it happens. And then, I'm waiting for a buddy to get here to help me start on this. I'll get the Camaro in here after I gotta put this car on the ground, move it back a little bit, so I can clean the floor enough to, so I can bring that car in and work on it right in here, but it's a mess right now, so. Cavalier's put back on the ground, transmission comes for it tomorrow. I'm literally driving 5 hours away to get a transmission for that. Camaro's in here, jacked up, started taking it apart, and then I jacked it up at the wrong spot. And, granted, if it wasn't rusty, it would have been the good spot to jack it up from. But with how rusty it is, it just bedded in and killed everything, so. Camaro's in here, I'm working on that. Gonna put the engine in it tonight, hopefully, if I ever feel like actually working on it. So, stay tuned. We ended up putting Camaro back outside, bringing Michael's truck in. Engine is set in. I gotta get the AC compressor off that bracket for the new bracket for this engine, because this engine does not have smog pump. And I was not putting the bracket with the smog pump back on this. So, I'm just gonna change AC, but I gotta pull the AC pulley off, but, you know, problem for later. Cavalier is torn back apart. Engine and trans are separated. The transmission I had fell through, so that's gotta wait. Camaro was worked on, but it's not outside. It's gonna sit there until this is done. And when this is done, I can bring that back in. So I gotta put the engine in it. I haven't even. The old engine's not even out of it yet, so it's not getting done right away, but stuff's getting done. Michael's here working on his truck with me. He's tired. It's like, what, 4 a.m.?
Yep.
Yeah, it's 4 a.m.
I got school in the morning.
Oh, we don't talk about school. That's a problem for later.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Yeah. Catch you guys later. Alright, so we had my first codes issue. So now we got the trailer and the truck. The Dodge is going to the scrapyard today. My Ranger's going to the scrapyard. All the Subarus are leaving this weekend. The Jeep's leaving this weekend. And pretty much I'm just getting rid of stuff to stay in line with codes. So, was not expecting this, but considering I'm a commercial property and a shop, but you know, codes are codes, so gotta clean it up. Alright, I put that last little bit in to show that I've been going through a lot. That's why I'm putting out videos. My girl wrecked her car, and then we took my truck to the scrapyard. People keep sending me videos of my truck, pictures of my truck in the scrapyard. which it shouldn't hurt, but it does. And then our tires got slashed, so it's been a hectic, crazy thing. But I'm gonna end this video here and start the next one. You guys are gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna start putting videos out again a lot more. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share for friends. Thank you.